We're not constrained for time, so why don't we just keep going with it?
We could run right down Calm if,
Yeah.
if you
Go
want
down
some
to the
video
mall.
of that.
We're going to investigate the gas leaks in Greater Boston. Because the gas is invisible, no one really can visualize that. So for us, going out and making these drive arounds, we can't visualize it either until we can look on the screen and see the spikes. That's a spike right there. We're learning about the character of Boston, if you will. Okay, we're coming on to Packard's Corner, 2.3, so we're getting a leak here, 2.3. So at Packard's Corner, we can see this set of leaks here. Like it's sitting at 1.9 right now, there's no leak around. There are zones that are relatively quiet. Oh, there was a leak. But then you'll turn the corner and be on a street, and then boom, spike, spike, spike. We use the term there are these kind of areas of neglect.
Some of the pipe systems we have in the ground now are over 100 years old, and the mains are still in good shape. It's just the joints have dried out and the joints need to be sealed. Now the service lines may be 100-year-old steel that's corroding. We can insert those with plastic.
The analyzer that we use for this particular work is a Picaro analyzer. It's measuring methane by sucking gas. It's got holes punched in it. The gas then flows up to the analyzer. The analyzer then measures the amount of methane in the sample. The analyzer is tied to a GPS device, and that gives the location of the leak.
We're heading into Washington Square, 2.7, so this is the leak. This leak is associated with a tree that we're now going to get out and actually quantify. And Eric devised this very high-tech system here, which is the inverted trash barrel. That's essentially a volume, and if you put it over a leak, it will accumulate natural gas into it. So you need to know the amount of time that it's building up over, and then with that known amount of time, you measure the concentration. 3, 4, 5. So from this one little spot, which is just a small part of that bigger leak, just that alone going into that barrel was 60 cubic feet per day. So about between 1/3 and 1/4 of a daily household usage of natural gas. I want to just take a peek at the health of the tissue inside the tree. I don't think it's going to be very healthy based on looking at the crown of this tree. It's not surprising. What we know is bad for many trees is they need oxygen in the soil. And if you deprive them of oxygen by this natural gas spreading out in the root system and displacing the oxygen, then the roots will die. The most active part of the root system are the fine roots, and those are the first to go. They're delicate, but they're the workhorses that bring in the nutrients, bring in the water, and if they starve and they start dying, you're cutting off the supply system for the rest of the tree. Every molecule of natural gas that floats into the air has somewhere between 20 and 30 times the greenhouse gas potential of a CO2 molecule that would have resulted if that same natural gas molecule was burned to heat someone's home. So it's really a big waste of a resource with a bad environmental outcome. What I want this research to lead to in the short term is to clarify the extent of the problem. How many leaks are there? How much is coming out of the ground? And what are the greenhouse gas potential implications? What is the effect on the vegetation? And how much money is involved in the loss of that greenhouse gas?